play just as fast as possible and efficient as well, which
If you're
we'll
gonna
see
do
if they do.
that, just wondering, if you're gonna do that, are you then gonna go for the Helm of the Overlord or the drums for the quick push draft?
I mean, if it's a quick push, you might want to get Overlord, but then again, Enchantress and Ursa is just going to eat your creep.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the kind of what I'm also on the fence about. But then again, if you get a really good timing on drums, it's the same. Like you can, the drums of
oh,
slime. You can go wild.
Chavi?
Bamarash is gonna get caught, and that should be first blood secured topside for
Ooh,
Platinum, and that's a nice quick bottle.
yeah, and that's a nice bottle, and that's also a faster blink, and that is exactly what we said that shouldn't happen. So
30 seconds to
This
good
is
start.
also a game, by the way, that you have to be careful because you're playing Beastmaster, and a lot of Beastmasters want to stack their triangle to get the fast uh, Ags, but you're playing against a Shaker. Like, obviously, Ursa can clear it when he gets his Battle Fury, but if Shaker realizes, oh, they've got big stacks, he walks in the enemy's triangle, drops an Echo Slam, steals everything.
Yep, you're exactly right. Okay, let's see. Feeling, what are you doing? Okay. Let's come back. How do you flash farm here if you're on Sleeper's team? Like, oh, this has really aggressive vision coming from Sleepers. Maybe they want to do some courier shenanigans. Yeah,
Career sniping, always fun.
but they know,
Gotta
like
get.
they're
Maybe it's they want to. Yeah, they definitely know the career's going all the way at the
yeah.
bottom. Yeah, the thing is as well. Will this be a lane? Yeah, he did go for Boris level 1 on Beastmaster. Will this be a lane where you try and drag the creeps around if the Ursa gets too strong?
That's
Or do you
something you
think
usually
Beastmaster
do.
can survive?
I mean, I that's something you usually do as a position for melee because you're a little bit more sturdy. But Muerta, I don't believe it's going to be able to do that. Why are they feeding couriers?
Yeah,
What is this?
MGC gets his second, easy money. 1k lead for the team. That's not a
Wow.
bad way to start. 3 bounties at first blood, 2 couriers. Easy.
Um, MJC is rich right now. He is rich. He's getting really harassed though.
Yeah, Zulak, every time he resummons a boar, needs to be careful. But MGZ is pretty low. He actually can't really reach the boar steal position. Oh, now he
There.
does. That's just gonna keep on happening in the lane.
Okay, going up on the mid lane now. I mean, the matchup should be pretty straightforward for Queen of Pain. Like it's going to be easy to last hit, easy to harass, a little bit harder for Earthshaker. But I do believe since the Slugger facet was available for Earthshaker, he doesn't really struggle as much against range heroes because he can always harass, he position himself. But still, he
Yeah,
is.
Shaker is kind of brokenly strong these days, laning wise. I don't think it has, like, obviously, technically speaking, you would have this matchup being a loss, but it's not really. You pretty much even out the lane anyway. He actually went for 2 points in Shadow Strike just to be able to harass the Gear Shaker more.
Yeah,
Which is,
that happens. For highly skilled Lexus experienced mid laners, they prioritize harassing way much than farming, and then their items don't really come online as they should. If they don't, get like at least one or two solo kills and make it worth it. Oh, Slatams is just completely harassing Benjimon here, just with the facet. Aftershock being maxed.
courier has been killed.
yeah, that's a lot of damage coming out. And on the side lanes, MJZ having a pretty fine time. Bottom side, Wits as well. Looking pretty good here on Perro Negro's end. In the meantime, Knight has just been walking around the enemy's jungle, clearing creeps with Mind Flare all over the place. Like the jungle's missing a bunch of big creeps all the entire time. He even has he's popped his second clarity for the cooldown on Mind Flare.
Yeah, he's just being annoying here. Just and well, on the bright side, like Tidehunter is level 4, close to
Yeah,
level
he
5.
got gone on. They use Fire Blast. He TP's out.
Oh,
Ursa gets a kill onto Azula bottom because well, the Water Rune at least got denied from Slat. But they did lose
oh,
Beastmaster, and yeah, Slatum should still be fine.
yep. For nah, he's not going to dive. And the good thing here is, like, as we said, 800 is going to get 5 soon, and that means, faster level 6. That means probably a rotation, or at least from their safe laner to take the tier 1 tower from the sleeper safe lane. So, it accelerates their timings. And what I really want, well, at least we already got 2 kills on the board. What I want to see is what's going to be the build of Shadow Fiend. He's going for a Falcon Blade as the first item and with threads. But I do believe, like I said, Mask of Madness and level 7, he's good to go.
Yeah, Mask of Madness build always strong, good pushing power. Once you hit that level 15 as well on SF, you get the extra presence aura affects buildings. Then add in Bloodlust plus the Beastmaster, and I still don't know what the Beastmaster is gonna go for, but he is saving up some money. Okay, he did go for brown boots. I was thinking, like, is he actually going for like the Helm of the Dominator quick? But it's such a wacky game to go for that build because of this pesky Enchantress, and also obviously the Shaker, Nyx Assassin with Mind Flare, just killing off the big creeps.
Yep. It's not. He's basically forced to go well access build and well drums. Here, MJC looking for some action, I believe. Nah. They're just walking around like that. I don't know why Ursa's there. He wanted to get a kill.
He already has Cornucopia done in 6 minutes time with the phase boots finished, so Ursa's looking really, really farm. Top of the net with chart by quite a decent margin. Is going to get feared to the side. They want to go in for a fight here bottom, but shouldn't be able to control / catch Wits. He'll be able to just easily walk this off.
Well, Ogre is level 2.
At least, technically speaking, he's sort of level 3, so
Yeah, but
almost
the
level
idea is
4-ish.
that the idea is that you are ahead in levels, not that
But
you
you're
just.
you're an ogre, you're a dum-dum. You don't know what to do. I do bloodlust, and doesn't even have bloodlust yet, but that's his main goal eventually.
I mean, his main goal is just spamming Ignite and being annoying. Oh,
Yeah, but Tide doesn't really care. And he's like this top side, MJZ Enchantress in
just
trouble.
that.
And did do a lot of healing, does eventually get killed off by feeling. They have that observer ward there spotted that he went through and made a TP right on time.
Yeah, well, feeling at least I got level 3, almost level 4, so he's evened out right now. Okay, Azula, I want to see if they are going for stacks. Yes, he does have one double stack on his Ancients. So, well, maybe they want to max give it like a 3 stack and then go for it. They really can't, stack it as much, and they have to, not leave them standing like that. And I believe this is going to be just okay. Reach level 6, Beastmaster. He doesn't have a roar though, so
Oh, and he's very
yeah,
dead. Also, a pretty nice ancient stack on the side. Maybe if
yeah.
Shaker already has this echo on cooldown, but you gotta be careful that he doesn't use the second one there.
Shaker really close to his blink there. Nice timing.
Very good timing. Is gonna get gone on in mid, but ooh, he didn't have mana. He could have popped the magic wand. Would have been, yeah, still a little
Not
bit
enough
too much
damage.
off.
Yeah, not enough damage. did force, I believe, a TP from a TIE Hunter, so that's a little bit more space for this Shadow Fiend that has to play catch up because he is more than 1k below the Ursa, and this Ursa is really close to a Battle Fury with face boots at maybe 10 minutes, 12 minutes. There goes the Nyx.
Yeah, he got spotted while they were trying to gank the Ursa. Speaking of which, Ursa is now about to hit level 7, same level as the Quap. Obviously, Quap is a little bit further ahead, but it does really show, like, Quap is a bit more than a level behind this Earthshaker mid. And he went for 2 points in Shadow Strike on the Quap to try and deal with the Shaker, and it just did not do a thing.
Yeah, the thing is that Shadow Strike doesn't really do that much damage, especially against a strength hero. So if you want to harass, just harass with Scream of Pain and farm with it as well.
Well, SF is in a lot of trouble. There, he's gonna get gone on. They have Ravage available in case it's needed. Yes, they do throw it out. Get the kill secured onto MJZ. And the SF falters in the top lane. Painful death. It seems he's going for the Dragon Lance after his Falcon Blade as his first real item.
Okay, that does help you, get towers more safely, but I don't believe they are in a position to start looking for towers and pushing, because, I mean, it's only 10 minutes and it's already a 4 kill lead. And I believe the best, yeah, Beastmaster is just going to be a non-hero for a little bit. He just has to become a farming simulator guy for maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. Queen of Pain, it's a little bit strange for me that we haven't seen a Sonic Wave yet and or a rotation out of him. Like they can do exactly this, which is trying to get a tier 2, a tier 1, group a little bit more. As long as Shaker doesn't have his Blade Dagger, they are good to group up. But Shaker just bought it, so fun time might be over.
Yep, ready for the big Echo Slamma Jammas bottom lane 3-man push, but yeah, they get the bottom tier 1. They lose the mid tier 1 and top tier 1 as a trade-off. So definitely looking very good for Perro Negro. Beastmaster can't really do anything until he gets his Ags. Quap needs his Dagon. Like it feels like they're just, well, not only it feels, they are quite a lot of net worth behind. Knight's gonna get his Dagon not much later than this Queen of Pain.
Yeah, and that's not really where you want to be. And it really is a little bit strange to me because sleepers do have a more level-based lineup. Like they don't really need that much farm to start fighting. So it is. Oh wait. Okay.
Quick ogre kill. There's the echo drop onto the Shadow Fiend. Can they lock him down enough? He has the Requiem. Nice fissure, but is there damage there? Ursa ran away. They will get the kill on to 1, but a Sonic Wave finally gets used. It's taken down. But yeah, that was a little bit of a scary pants Ursa moment. That was not great. They're gonna go for Lonely. Can they catch him? The slow from the Enchantress comes out. Feeling is here to help, but he sees an army in front of him and has to back off. Slatum gets a triple kill.
That is not worth it at all just to kill an Ursa. And Shadowfiend is trying to fight, but he just gets cancelled. And he doesn't really get babysat a lot. Like Ogre wasn't there, and he's the only reliable stun that they have. I believe Beastmaster didn't have the Primal Roar for that team fight specifically. And you do have to control that Earthshaker. I mean, if there's obviously not a Ravage threat there, but in that particular fight, just try to stun with the Fire Blast Earthshaker. Give your Shadow Fiend those half a second he needs to get the Requiem of Souls off. If they're starting to fight, if they want to fight. The thing is, they don't really have an option here. They really have to make something happen. Otherwise, it's just going to be 5-minute farm and then lose the game.
Yeah, they're just getting out farmed heavily. Enchantress is very good at farming himself, same as the Nyx Assassin, who is constantly looking for fights. Spots out Benjimon. Needs the Shaker there, who doesn't have his blink yet, but if Benjimon walks out, nah, they have backup. They can keep him alive.
Well, Nyx is doing what a Nyx does, right? Just looking for
Yeah,
opportunities.
sneaky. A moving ward.
Well, the Shadow Fiend is... Oh, he's going to get spotted. He's going to get gone on.
This, by the way, for everyone watching, this Observer ward right here at the high ground, always get that ward. You have to get that ward. It's not even against the Nyx Assassin specifically, but as a safe lane player, if you're going to farm that area, you need the high ground ward. Otherwise, you're always going to get ganked, because every pro team does that.
Is under attack.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's
Vision.
probably the most obvious ward in the game
Radiant structures
that you need.
are fortified.
Why not? Yeah.
Oh, at least he snipes the courier.
Dyer's courier has been killed.
Yeah, well, it's a bad game for couriers here for sleepers.
Yeah, they're losing them left, right, and center. As MGZ, of course, with the opening 2 was a little bit nasty. Slatum is close to his Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger, his BKB. Blink Dagger BKB on Shaker 15 minutes. What?
Yeah.
Ursa's got Blink Dagger plus Battle Fury done.
Yeah.
Oh, Wild Axes misses on Wits.
Okay.
Echo
Oh,
Slam drop on the back line. Slatum, a lot of damage being dealt. The roar gets thrown out onto the Shaker. He is very
This is
tanky. BKB is too far away though,
Courier has
and
been
the rest of his team was not there to help.
Oh,
Benji?
nice.
Vendetta Strike comes out. The Ursa on top. Smack him dead.
Oh, Ravage was-
Ooh. And Muerta pops his ulti just to stay alive for a little bit longer. Is going to get stunned up. Ravage is still available. There is no roar. There is nothing left here on the Dire side to try and take this fight. So they have to back off.
Muerta just got so ignored. Like, I did see the double blue check marks there. Like, they just didn't care for Muerta. The only reason more people from Sleeper didn't die is that Muerta at least got, one dead shot to the Tidehunter, so he couldn't ravage. Tidehunter already has a pipe, so there's a lot of damage being mitigated there. Ursa is just going to try to solo this Roche, and after that, I think it's just smooth sailing for Perro Negro. Oh, there we go with the Nyx. He gets found, but that's what's happened when you play Nyx Assassin. You're going to get found out at least once or twice.
It is strange in this patch that you can not last pick and Tidehunter and it actually has this good of a time. You rarely see that. Tidehunters get destroyed because they counter pick him. And Wits, gotta be a bit careful. Actually, he's going to go in onto feeding. Roar gets used on Enrage. Gets feared back. Nice catch, but there's going to be the Ravage thrown out. Wits dropping low.
Nice.
Age's going to get popped. But that is all. Most of the spells being used. Yeah, that no damage came out thanks to the pipe from the SF. He is on the run. Echo Slam gets dropped by Slatum. And so does Lamarash. They're on the chase for more. Lonely gets blown up by Knight on the side. And a 10k lead, 17 minutes time. Disaster here for the Dire side.
Yeah, this is just not looking good for the Sleepers. There's basically the only damage they had is being mitigated by the pipe, and Shaker didn't even get scared by that Rigging assault because he just activated his BKB and he just hit that Shadow Fiend directly back to the fountain. Ursa, I mean,
is under attack.
it just Perro Negro is just ahead. They're just 11k gold ahead in less than 20 minutes. That's way too much. This is a stump. Let's see if Perro Negro can beat the heroics time of 21 minutes. I don't believe they can, but
Dyer's top tower
let's see how they manage.
It's not really a big recovery lineup either. Like Quap, it has a moment where she just falls off a cliff. Beastmaster's big power spike is that Ags. Well, didn't really show too much with it. On the other side, Shaker just gets stronger in the game. Like he
Yes.
is the initiation kind of early game hero, and then once he gets that axe, he is a late game hero.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
he
has
just starts hitting, which is, a nice change of pace because normally when you, well, not normally, when you back in the day when you played Shaker just as a position 4, his only role was to blink, echo slam, maybe control a little bit with stuns, and that be it. But, since, well, before the facet as well, but now with the facet even stronger, as a mid laner, he is just a complete package. The only way you can counter him is just obviously solo him like every other hero, but also BKBs and pipes, which are items that come later in the game, later than the blink, which is usually rushed. Shaker Sim, well, he has power tree, so he does want to right click here.
Oh, gotta
First,
be
he's gonna
smoke
eat.
gets broken. Knight, they're gonna jump in onto the Shadow Fiend, but this is all bait. However, Knight is still chilling right now. Finally does get taken down. The rest of the team was too far away. No Tide Hunter available.
Oh,
The rogue gets thrown out onto Wits. The Echo Slam in response, but Wits is dead before
nice.
he can do anything. And in
What?
comes Repugnance on the Tide, scaring them off.
What? Why? There's no Ursa. There's no Nyx. If there's no Echo Slam, you could have
They
just
were
gone to
pretty
the.
low, I think. And also they did use Roar. I think without Roar you just back off. And so yeah. I do think that they might have been able to take a fight. Especially with Echo on cooldown, but I can understand why they got spooked. They're far behind. But they probably should have taken a fight.
Yeah, at most, you can just worst case scenario, you get ravaged, and at least you baited that because they couldn't really die. The only one that was a little bit half HP was Beastmaster, and their Shaker spells were all on cooldown, so they had the timing there. But I understand they are way behind. They just are playing cautiously, just get a small victory, back off, get a small victory, back off. But there comes a time where you can't really rely on South Americans' talents to be overconfident and throw a game, which is something we've seen. But you also have to make something happen, right? So Sleeper has to start thinking about like a wraparound smoke, a sneaky Roche once it's up, or anything. And because if they just sit passively by and start to wait for a misplay or an overconfidence, an overextension from Perro Negro, this game is just not going to work for them.
Yeah, they gotta get this ball rolling themselves. It's not gonna get handed to them at the very least. It's not gonna be a free gift whatsoever. Slatum close to the Aghanim Scepter. That's gonna activate his hero. Tide's now got the Blink Dagger, so now you actually have a use for this Tide Hunter. Obviously, his Shard and Pipe are amazing, but you need that big Blink initiation. You have 3 cores with the Blink Dagger available now on Perro Negro, and they find the Shadow Fiend, who Hurricane Pikes himself away. Chase from Knight. He's trying to get the catch there. Does get the stun with the Impale. Goes in with the Vendetta Strike. The kill gets secured. And they do manage to take him down. Feeling quickly goes for the TP away. Everyone backing off, going different directions. It was a pretty heavy chase for the SF, but SF's also the only one they fear this game.
Yeah, that can be feared because he is kind of falling behind in terms of net worth, in terms of presence as well. He was a little bit far away in terms of farming. Like that farm, he doesn't have a tier 2 tower, so farming on his safe lane, it's not really safe anymore. So, but well, his team is taking all the other available farm. So I believe that might have been, maybe his only choice. Right now, okay, here we go. Almost.
Yeah. They didn't have enough control between them. Queen of Pain's also close to his BKB. Beastmaster's closing in. And Lamarash on the Shadow Fiend went for the S and Y this time around instead of, for instance, a Manta style. Do you see the main reasons why?
Well, it is. some status resistance. It is some more armor, more smooth. Well, yeah, no, Manta gives you more armor. Well, you don't really have anything to dodge with the Manta, maybe just one slow and that's it. So SMY at least gives you more survivability. And, the status resistance is always good against so much control, like Ravage and Shakers and Nyx Assassins and stuff like that. So that might be
Oh.
the idea. Oh, here we go.
Leash on to Queen of Pain. Ravage gets thrown out. Ursa comes charging in. Benjimon gets slashed by Knight in the back, and he had the Vendetta up, finds a kill, and takes him down. Jumping from Slatum with the Echo Slam coming out. Lonely with is all trying to stay alive. They will at least catch Knight. But Lonely is very indeed his name, Lonely right now. Jump in comes through. There's still Ursa coming in for the backline. Wants to go for the beast. There is no Rec Room. There is no Roar. There is nothing left to use.
Yeah, there is no Rekim, no Roar, and maybe also not a chance to win that particular team fight. It was. Perro Negro just has everything they need to start to just win the game, like straight up a click the ancient and go like that.
I guess
Because
high ground is their only weakness, though. They have a terrible high ground.
they do have a lot of sustainability though, and if the way they push Hyron is that they don't siege it, they just blink at you, kill you, and then start hitting towers. Well, they do burst people down really easily, like Muerta and Beastman. Basically, every single hero on Sleeper's team is food for Ursa, who just got an Aghanim Scepter. So if you were thinking about kiting him, it's going to be way harder now. Oh, what might be dead here? Knight
Yeah.
just saw him. Yep, there we go.
And another quick kill, which gets the kill secured. Knight has been on this Quaps behind the entire game. And he's even going for max level Dagon. That's how comfortable he feels this game. Beastmaster being chased, needs to be careful as well. The Shaker comes in from the side, spots out the Ogre Magi, half HP gone with one spell connection. The Roar gets thrown out onto the Shaker. That does take a decent amount of damage, but there has to be more coming in. They go for Azula. Beastmaster's taken down. Yeah, no Quap. SF is not in a position where he can do any damage because the moment he gets spotted, they jump him, they kill him. Maybe with the Shadow Blade / Silver Edge, that could change because with the Silver Edge, the break against the Tidehunter, actually against all three cores, is really good this game.
Yeah, the only thing is that he has to, be kept alive in order to be able to hit, which is actually the problem sleepers have to solve right now. You have to keep the Shadow Fiend alive, but the question is how. Maybe just keep your ultimates defensively. Try to just protect the Shadow Fiend because he's the only damage dealer here. And like we said, like you do have an Aghanim Scepter on the Beastmaster, but you can't really solo that Earthshaker, and that's what he was trying there. At least like one more hero, or it doesn't really have to be the Shadow Fiend. Maybe just the Quab or the Ogre Magi there to hit the Shaker a little bit more. And maybe he might have died. It was a trade. Oh.
Ouch. Top lane, underneath the sentry ward, he spotted him coming in, but couldn't respond in time. Was a nice attempt, but Dagon is a pretty nasty tool. Ogre Magi feeling gets echoed by Slatum. But he wants to make sure the kill gets secured. They blow up Azula on the side. Ravage and the Shadow Fiend doesn't have a BKB. Tries to get the Wreck 'em up, but is dead. Done and dusted. And you were mentioning that's the high ground policy. Just kill everyone and then go high ground.
Yeah, that was the idea. Like Sleeper had to. I mean, they don't even have tier 2 towers. They really. Oh, there it is. Flying the G's.
Yep. G to the G. Going in favor of Perro Negro. Out, so then be like if you get Ags, it's not great. MJZ is going to be playing Disrupt, so it's probably not going to be a Blink Dagger fast. Considering you're playing against Stark, you're very likely going to need to get 4 staffs. Same with against the Clockwork, maybe even a Glimmer Cape. So that Blink Dagger should take quite some time. And one thing that I do like a lot more this game is Feeling is playing on the clockwork, and they have a Phoenix behind it. It's a support duo that can set up their own team fights.
Yeah, that is great. We did. I mean, I do like this lineup for sleepers way better than the last one. The thing is that I have like two unrelated game wise questions here. One is, since when haven't we have like a morphling texture change, or hero model change? I was looking at him in the draft, and it just looks so 2015ish. And well, the other question is, if our server can help us with that, why is that Bad Rider's path so sad? Like, make happy, make happy cosmetic. Okay, that's my only cosmetic question.
Are you complaining about Snotty or whatever it's
Uh,
called?
I mean, I don't mind if he's ill, right? But smile a little bit. Oh, Benji.
To be fair, Batrider has
Oh,
some of the
Benji.
best cosmetics.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Ooh, nice little Manta dodge there
Nice.
with the sleight of fist. Okay, okay, showing his stuff. Yeah, ew, disgusting snot coming out of that nose of the bat. But yeah, Bat Rider, you've got like the Raven Rider and the Manta Rider,
Yeah.
Bat Rider. So he already has too many good skins. Not as amazing skins, of course, as the Mortimer,
Oh
Snapfire.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Mortimer's skins are ridiculously cool. All of them
yeah.
are amazing.
You're completely right. Like, he is just the only thing is that I believe the better Mortimer skins are like for events or something like that, because I've tried to purchase them, and I believe there's only like one that you can purchase, and it's like a little bit expensive.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Just play all the events and get all the stuff. I mean,
Just play
that's what I
Dota.
did. Exactly. Just play Dota. I definitely
Oh,
won't read the end of the Oh no, I did complete the entire sky what Spires of thing. What is called Crownfall. I did
yeah,
complete
that
all of them. So I'm happy
I
about
I
that.
didn't. I didn't. I just came back like a couple of weeks ago, but I did get like 50 plus double downs, which is all I needed.
Yeah, I really hope that they eventually just decide, okay, MMR squish. I hope that's gonna happen in the next patch, where they're just gonna be like MMR squish, everyone gets dropped down, the highest MMR is gonna be 6k, and then everyone has to grind again, because this is just insane. The MMR difference, and with the double downs and everyone just throwing away like the win trading and stuff. It's just not fun.
Yeah, it is. Well, especially on the bracket I'm at, which is divine going up. It is just it's actually. Oh wait, we get a solo kill here. Slatum's going against Benjimon. Okay, to round up the ranked talk, uh, it was more fun playing in lower levels than it is right going up.
Yeah, I've played when I played lower ranks and got into Dota a little bit more. I like playing a lot of the just random heroes. It's just fun. So just random them, which obviously isn't great, but I still like doing it. And then sometimes I played safe lane or mid lane or off lane. I am too afraid to play any of those roles, considering I got immortal playing support, and at that point, I don't want to play core because I know I'm gonna suck, and it's costing me too much effort to gain that MMR, and it takes the love out of it. Ooh, they will get a kill top lane on lonely though.
Well, this is starting not as good for Sleeper once again. 3 kills for
Is
Perro Negro.
Are your neighbors drilling at your place? I don't. I don't know what I was hearing. A Benji dies once again in that mid lane though. I don't know. It might just be on my end, but I heard like some neighbors going ham there. Okay, it seems there are some technical issues there.
No,
And
I believe I'm good. Might be better.
no, you still sound like there's someone breaking up the building behind you. In the meantime, Slatum towards mid. Okay, could have actually even gone on lonely there. But is really destroying Benjamin in that mid lane matchup on his Earthspirit. In terms of the fact that he killed him. Last hits, not so much, really. It's pretty even Stevens, but the side lanes again are favoring the dire side significantly more. Even the Brewmaster. I have seen this matchup so many times where a Brewmaster, a Slark gets picked into a Brewmaster with the idea, yeah, I counter Brewmaster. But laning stage wise, Brewmaster is really strong in the early game for laning with the Drunken Brawler passive and the slows that you throw. Yes, you can get rid of the slows with Dark Pack, but it really doesn't do that much. Brewmaster's even going in onto Feeling, who's gonna be forced to TP out, pounce in onto Knight. Knight, can he stay alive? No, he cannot. Nice kill for Lamarash.
Yeah, at least he got something out of it. This, well, at least I believe at least now sleepers have a way to deal with their heroes. It's not going to be like a free game for the Brewmaster, like it was when he was the Tide Hunter. Oh, wait, mid lane is just once again Benjamin's just prioritizing harassing over farming, and it shows.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to keep the Raz going otherwise. He did die twice already. One time he actually went a little bit too deep though and died that way.
Dire's top tower
But
is under attack.
it's not too far behind in terms of net worth. Knight on the Batrider is actually looking really good, making some sacks as well in this triangle, so they can get some catch up. They don't have the best stack clearers though on Perro Negro.
Stack
And
clears. Oh yeah, no.
Buffling's okay, but
Bad
the rest of them. Batrider is probably the best one to do it, but I mean, it is a post 4 Batrider, so it's not the weirdest thing if he would make some stacks and clear it himself. They can even clear ancient stacks pretty easily. Okay, so there are some audio technical issues. That's why you'll have DK Truman for the time being. A solo Dolo here on the microphone. Chase onto Lonely, gets hit by the Thunderstrike. There is a glimpse. It sends him back. Lonely gets taken down. Interesting build as well. In the meantime, they are going to go for Lamarash in the bottom side. Chase from Slatum. Magnetize comes out. Lamarash has the Dark back, but is going to die before it even pops. Double kill for Slatum. But yeah, interesting choice here from the Disruptor. Went for 2 points in Thunderstrike. Most Disruptors go 1 point Thunderstrike, 3 in Glimpse, and 1 in Kinetic Field. But instead, he wanted a stronger lane presence and went for 2 points in the Thunderstrike, which personally I like because it does also give you a little bit better farm potential. The hero is god-awful at farming. On the side, not a problem. It seems he has returned. Can we hear if there are some drills in the background?
Nah, I just, I did the South American thing and knocked on my neighbors and, yelled a little bit. Nah, I'm kidding. Just problem fixed. That's all we need to know. Okay, I'm back to the game. Oh, 2-7. Well, at least it isn't the big advantage they had in the game one, so Sleepers is doing a little bit better. Let's see how the... Oh, here we go.
In towards mid onto Slatum, but he pushes the Phoenix underneath the tower, and MJZ has it. Level 3 glimpse. So that should be a kill onto whoever he sees. Actually doesn't use the glimpse just yet. We'll use it onto Feeling to make sure that one at least gets secured. Wits gets the kill. But surprisingly enough, let the Phoenix walk it off.
Is under attack.
Phoenix is... Oh, he's level 3. That has... gold. Well, at least the feeling is about to hit level 5, level 6 will be being a really big power spike for him. And this is what happened last game as well. Maybe not in the same amount, but
Is
um,
under attack.
Sleepers is just letting Perro Negro have their lanes as they want to. When they try to make something happen, they just get gone on or counter initiated. And the advantage is not as big as it was last game, and they do have like a better lineup to deal with that. But like we said at the end of last game, if you just leave them be and play passive, they are going to farm faster. They're going to get resources faster. So you're a little bit on the you have to play a catch up, or you have to play more faster at least.
At this time, however, they do have a lineup that is better suited for ultra late game than
Yeah.
they had last game. So it's not the worst, but they should make sure that the lead the enemy gets isn't too high. Because obviously, with that Ember Spirit, you're
Oh,
going to always have a way to deal with the Panda. And more. Bottom lane. Yeah, Slark is fast. He'll just easy TP out. I'm surprised he didn't Shadow Dance TP out, considering he's up against a Disruptor.
Radiant's bottom tower
yeah, he got
is
lucky
under
then that he didn't get seen. He maybe survived it because he still had. I know he didn't have. He had mana for Shadow Dance. He had maybe one.
Radiant's bottom tower
But this is
is under
something we've seen in almost every game we've casted. Like it's starting at minute between 8 and 10, the safe laners rotate to get a tier 1 tower. But in this case, there's no opposition here. They're just going to let them take it. So let's just get back to lane and farm a little bit. Let the brewmaster handle the business. And like we were saying in the draft, the vision here for Perro Negro is just way too aggressive. I love how aggressive they're playing for the glimpse, obviously.
Yeah, and currently there's not a lot of fighting going on. Slatum is hunting a little bit to make it a bit more annoying, but so far both sides are content with how it's going. Repugnance on the Brewmaster is going for the Radiance Rush. Early game Radiance Rush is very good against the Sleepers, because they are so weak against magic damage. Oh, Wits
Oh.
does get low, but swaps to strength. There's full strength now, so needs help coming in. Is gonna get chased down. Will be losing his life. Clockwork on
This
the
is
side
good
being
trade.
hunted. MJZ. Oh, nice lift up on the Ember Spirit there. There's of course still that glimpse if you're not careful. MJZ doesn't have kinetic field though. Yeah, and there's still fire remnants for Benjimon, so
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
we'll be fine.
Yep,
Radiant's top
that's a
tower
great trade for sleepers, though. This is maybe the best or first successful gank we've seen them do. So I do like this very much. The thing is that I don't see that pipe being queued by Terrorblade. I just saw his quick buy and it was a Manta. So this is less of a professional Terrorblade offlane and more like a ranked Terrorblade pick. At least on the quick buy. Let's see if he changes his train of thoughts here.
Yeah, I can understand it a bit. You, of course, have to deal with, like, you can even use the Manta style if you get. Wait. I'm confused. What is Terrorblade going for?
Yep, you and me both, buddy. He is going for, well, that's a choice. Blitz, not
Shadow
Blitz.
Blade? Orchid. Okay.
Orchid, yeah, Orchid.
First item, Orchid. Well, second item, technically, after the Falcon Blade, but. I mean, he's gonna have Manta style done on the Morphling before you get your Orchid, so.
Yep.
I guess it's good against the Brewmaster to counter him. To make sure he
It
doesn't get
is.
split off, but I don't think even then that you have enough lockdown to kill him with that Orchid.
Yeah. Also, the Earth Spirit, you can always silence him so he doesn't get away.
Yeah, it's more
But-
so that he doesn't get Primal Split cast off.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Oh, let's see.
Slatum?
Oh, Slatums, what? Well,
Using a little bit dangerously there. Has the blade mill. A lot of damage gets reflected. Slatum rolls himself out of there. They take so much damage there. Benjimon has to be careful. It's tickling down his HP. Will jump to the side. Bruce Split comes out. Control onto the Phoenix. Bumps him back there, Knight. With that flame break to interrupt the Icarus dive. And it will only be a singular kill so far.
Well, they got easy out of that because it could have been way worse than that. Thing is that I'm still thinking about the Terrorblade build. Just like you said, the Orchid is just going to come way late, and the Falcon Blade also is like a weird choice as an offlaner Terrorblade. I mean, you can get it if you're really far ahead, but normally that's like a safe lane item. So I don't know. I mean, the pipe rush would have been great here, as like maybe a brown boots pipe, power threads maybe okay, power threads pipe. But well, and at least if if Perro Negro doesn't do anything, they're going to have like two potential big carries. So the late game looks even better for sleepers. The ultra late game, at least.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, if he does manage to stay alive, because they are going to chase him down. They have to be careful of the Sunder play, obviously. Yeah, it's not even needed there to be careful, because they blow him up pretty quickly. Terrorblade, one of the squishier heroes. Falcon Blade helps. Oblivion Staff does not help in keeping you alive. And obviously the Orchid's not going to do that either. And that's why the pipe is usually a very good choice to possibly get.
And his career gets sniped as well by MJC. Now Perro Negro is just taking care of the tier 1 towers, rotating to mid, I suppose, to make the map even smaller. And maybe, if you are going to have like two full hard carries, that the map is becoming smaller for you, it's just going to make that none of your cores, none of your carries are going to get the items they need. Let's see if they can get Brewmaster Permanent Split in 1 second. There we go.
Yeah, and the Brewmaster is going to chase in after Feeling, because Lamarash is going to go for the TP away, and Feeling will die. They lose Benjimon in the meantime in the mid lane to a Blink Lasso from Knight, and they lose 2 heroes in the process. They do have a pretty good timing. Orchid is now done. Diffusal Blade is also done. And they have the Mage Slayer. So it's actually not the worst time to take a fight. But Phoenix is going to get jumped in the top side. Cannot drop the egg. Otherwise, it's going to immediately get destroyed.
And the Manta recipe is coming to it.
Yep. So never mind about that timing. It has passed.
Well, that's the thing about timings.
Bottom lane, Sackstorm onto 2. Actually, Slark is dropping low here.
Dead.
Down. Ouch. Benjimon wants to continue fighting. Knows there are no spells available for the time being. TP in. Can they get the catch control? Feeling has the hook shot available. There's the Orchid silence onto Brewmaster. Doesn't have his split for 70 seconds, so will not be able to use it. Hook shot's not going to work in that process. Jump back by the Ember. Has one more Fire Remnant to disengage. They know exactly where the Remnant went towards. So if he tries to disengage, they're going to just jump him. Will be sniped down by Wits, and an absolutely disastrous fight here for the Sleepers. And it might just be their elimination coming right up.
Yep, this is not looking as bleak as the last game, but if you're losing by this much at this minute, is still a little bit of a stomp. And Lonely just gets picked off again and again and again. That poor Phoenix doesn't mean he did try to get that Spirit Vessel. He just didn't get the chance to at least do something with their team. They get picked up one by one. Not by being aggressive, just by being farming in the map, not playing as 5. And this is just, kill after kill after kill. This is just complete dominance out of Perro Negro. Oh, the glimpse.
Yep, the hook shot gets cancelled by the glimpse, and 420 is the score right now for all the certain people that are obviously watching. Yeah,
The Tango
What-
enjoyers.
Dire's
the
bottom
tango enjoyers indeed. Place a tree, eat it. God, that must be. To be fair, I do like licorice, which is I think tree bark.
Licorice is that black thing,
is
right?
under attack.
Yes, but I think it's made from tree bark. Sort of tree bark.
Radiant's top tower.
I don't know. We don't get that here.
Yeah, no, it's also a very North European thing. I know that they eat it as well in like the Scandinavian countries, but I love licorice. It's my favorite candy. It's just not a taste for everyone. Oh, they're going for a fight. This time they're available here on the Radiant side, but the Phoenix Egg does get dropped. Slatum Magnetize pops up. They're going to roll away from that egg. Slatum actually goes a little bit too deep. Nice slide of fist dodge there. Wits in the area. There's going to be a Static Storm onto two. Lasso drag the Slark
Drop
right
me to
back and
G's.
takes him down. Slatum is still alive here. He's taking some heavy damage, but can they even finish him off? The burn's not going to be enough. It's going to be
There
a
we
full
go.
team wipe. GG gets called. 19 minutes, and they're out of here.
Yep. So the G's get dropped, Truman, and this is faster than the Heroics game. This was just not